Morning, Mish. Morning. 83.2 kilos this morning. Shaved my chest to see if it made me look more shredded, but apparently not. Morning, and welcome to a full day of eating. 2100 calories. Oh. 8:50 in the morning, what starts in 10 minutes. First thing that I have is a cup of tea, depending on how dehydrated I am. If I'm dehydrated, I have ginger and lemon tea. If I'm hydrated, I just have biscuit tea or normal tea. Just kind of keeps me going until my first meal, which won't be until about 10, 11, depending on how hungry I am. But also I do the whole 90 minutes after waking up before I have coffee, so I don't have my first coffee until 10. That doesn't make any sense because I'll have been up for 2.5 hours. But you know what I mean? I don't have a first thing waking up. Before I love you and leave you for meal 2, which will probably be a coffee, not really a meal. But it's going to be so weird when there's a little one here in a couple of months. It's something which I just find hard to get my head around, the fact that like these quiet mornings that I enjoy are going to be limited, if not non-existent. And it'll be obviously totally worth it, but it's just so strange to think of how much life's going to change. Becoming a dad, man, it's mad. Anyway, I better get to work. And as you can tell, I'm a bit tired. Because recently, my Fitbit has been I've been having like 6.5 hours sleep past 2 nights, but I'm getting more REM and deep than normal, and I'm waking up feeling as if I've had like just over 7. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've been waking up less during the night, which is always a bonus, because Joe's ladder during the night has been training us for baby coming. Morning.
Good morning.
You're up early.
Hey, I've been up for a while.
Here you go, cameraman.
Actually have. Luke just cracked my back.
Cracked at a belter. So, breakfast time. Meal 1. Where was it? What's the scales, man? Don't get this in. You're a mess. So, meal number 1. We have
a glass bowl.
A glass bowl.
With
butter, lemon, clear protein.
Oh, I think not.
45 grams we have of it for breakfast.
Oats and porridge.
Yeah, just repurposing the container.
Right.
Because trying to get oats out of a bag is a nightmare. So, 45 grams of oats. With boiling water, but there's like method to the madness.
Right.
You don't measure it, you just pour it.
Freehand it.
Yeah, and then you look and it soaks water up a wee bit. See?
Oh, calorie free.
And then, yeah, because water's calorie free.
So you can have as much water as you want. Diet water.
No, this is 0 calorie water I've got.
Oh, right.
So, give it a mix. It's probably a little bit too much water, or actually no, because it'll be fine. So, give it a mix, and then put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Love that.
1 minute. Now we wait.
Now we wait. But after like 40 seconds, you have to give it a stir. Because otherwise, what does it do?
It leaks everywhere.
It overflows.
Overflows.
And then I have to clean it.
Yes. Because it's not my mess.
Apparently. So we then have cookies and cream, impact whey.
Ooh.
1 scoop's 20 grams protein.
Right.
100 calories.
Oh.
Now you need to try and see through the wee bits. of the
See
microwave
vast.
to see the porridge, but you can't really.
Just see.
I mean, you kind of can a little bit in real life. You can see it raising up, man. See?
Then it deflates.
And then now you can kind of tell by the consistency of it that that's still kind of raw.
Yeah.
You see the wee bits of porridge.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is not a cooking show how to cook porridge. But
Apparently it is.
that's what it's turned into.
Is that nice?
Wee raw bits in it.
Raw oats of water.
So anyway, I used to hate.
No, it's going to do the beeping. Don't like it when it beeps. No! Oh, I'm just going to traumatize everyone. Including me. Oh my gosh. I will stop filming.
See, I figured that you can put it on for 1 second.
Just
My
to
life has
upset
never been
me.
the same. So that's too thick because we're going to be adding protein powder.
Mm-hmm.
Come and get a few. Too
Mm.
thick because we're going to be adding protein powder.
Right.
So I'll put a wee bit more water in it. There you go. I'll do it. Put this in. Remember, porridge first, then the protein.
Mm.
Because you see people try to waste stuff out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so daft, because watch. Put this in, right? Directly in.
That was the fridge.
Fridge meowed. But right.
Can you always weigh it on kilos? Always weigh it
No,
on
that's
kilos.
just an accident.
You always
And
do.
then I just leave it. So you mix that in, right?
That was me.
But then
Oh,
it's not really nice.
you're really inspiring me to lose weight, Luke.
We'll see. Oh, that's what I was
I
going to
say
say.
that as someone that is heavily pregnant, so
You shouldn't be inspiring to lose weight yet.
I
Anyway.
shouldn't be yet. But it doesn't exactly fill me with confidence for when I have the baby,
Why?
and I'll want
This
to
is what
then
I'm going to
think
meal
about losing
planning.
weight. You're not meal
Right.
planning.
So
I guess.
actually, this smell it.
Smells revolting.
It smells amazing. It smells like cookies.
No, it doesn't. Oh, depression cookies.
Right, and then we have.
This is not a protein that I recommend.
And then we
This
have
is so hyper sweet, so
depression
chemically.
Nutella. Stop slagging the protein
This
off.
is actually free from.
Free from Nutella.
Free from
Ain't it nice?
niceness. It is quite nice. Why is it not very tasty?
It's surprisingly alright.
It is nice. This is normally about £3 a jar, and as you can see, it's not very big. But I found in Morrison's, oh my gosh, how am I going to be able to show you all of this? I found loads of them.
Is this Joe's food, Davey?
Yeah, I got like 8 of them for 50p each. So we've actually used quite a lot of them, to be fair. We've got 2 left. Let's get.
But yeah, that was a genius move from you, because I was having Nutella in this. Because this itself, right, porridge with milk is alright, it's kind of creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Porridge with water is vile.
Mm-hmm.
Porridge with milk, with protein powder, too much. Porridge with water with protein powder, it's alright.
Because it's got whey.
But it's just alright. It's still kind of hard to get through that amount of stuff that's just alright. So I was putting Nutella in it, made it well nice. But it's 80 calories, and by the end of the day, I'm starving, and I'm like, I could have had 2 rice cakes with jam right now instead of Nutella in my porridge. Yeah. So instead, we'll be having this, which is like 20 calories or something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
26. 15 calories per teaspoon, I think.
Yeah. Right, and this is where everyone goes wrong when they're measuring, is because people will then go, right, I want 10 grams, and they go, oh, 10, oh, that's 10, and then they've got their spoon, and then, oh, lick your spoon. Taking wee bits off. You do this, that one first, tear it. Then boom, can take 10 out now.
See how many kilos you're going to have of it.
Yeah, probably not that many. 10 grams.
10 kilos.
10 grams. Pop that in. Then we don't want to waste this wee bit.
No, just going to mix it in.
Mix them in.
And now you're not weighing, you've actually weighed the residue on the spoon as well.
Exactly. So it's exactly 10 grams that has been removed.
Yeah, boom.
And then we chocolate first taste.
Mmm.
Boom. And that's breakfast. It's like, I'll put it on screen, but it's like 289 calories. And for me, I don't really get that hungry in the morning. And I also don't like eating that much in the morning because I am starving in the evening.
Yeah.
I'm not starving, I just want to eat.
You like snacks in the evening. You
Oh yeah, I
eat your
just like to
dinner.
have a platter of stuff to eat.
It'll be dinner time, and then I'll be like, right, I want an actual dinner, and you're like, I want a couple of bits of chicken and a whole bag of popcorn and 2 blocks of chocolate. That's what I want for dinner.
Yeah.
That's what you like.
Pretty much. It's because I don't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner in my head. I have meal 1, 2, 3, 4.
Meal 1, 2, 3, 4, and then snacks.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. So now you have this. It's starting to melt, right?
Right.
And so now you just mix it in.
I would have guessed that step.
But you might not have.
I might not.
Imagine you follow this and then you just
You
eat all that.
didn't
and
get
then
all the instructions. If anyone recreates it,
Yeah, because what
they'd
if
be like, what do I do now with this big spoonful of chocolate?
they're like, did I eat that in a wanna? They're like, did I eat it at the beginning or the end?
It's gonna be clear.
You can fold it into marble it, but that's actually not that nice. It's nicer if you just mix it.
I can imagine.
Look at it, it looks amazing.
Mm.
But it's actually well filling, 45 grams of oats with 1 scoop of protein. See, for like 270 calories, this fills me up until like 1 p.m.
Oh, it's got a good amount of protein and carbs in it. It's a nice soup.
Oh yeah, it's so nice. I just thought I spilled it.
Oh, right.
Anyway, that's meal 1. We're going to be working out at 12:30,
All right.
which is like 2 hours away. So if I'm going to have a pre-workout meal for some carbs, I need to have it in an hour. So I'll see how hungry I am,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see what we'll have for meal 2, pre-workout meal.
Cool.
See you then. There we go. We're trying out a new mic clip bit on the hat, so then it stays with me. Because as Joe was pointing out, the last clip, I'm talking into it, then I'm talking away from it, and it just changes the audio, and it's a bit too far away / too close. So hopefully this standardizes it. Keep that full fridge. Mate, angle in here. She knows not how big I am from the previous clip. So imagine how deluded you're getting from all these mad folk on Instagram. Where's my watermelon? You ate it. I keep forgetting I don't need to talk in the shop because I got a mic on. Which is pretty cool. But anyway, we're having Rice Krispies or Rice Snaps, whatever you want to call them, for a pre-workout meal. I normally have Rice Krispies for pre-workout meal because rice digests super good with me, but I don't want to eat rice. I want something. I don't know. I like to go in full, but I don't like to go in feeling like I've just had a meal, and so I feel like these hit the spot for me. I don't worry about getting protein in pre-workout really. Probably should, but it's just something. I've really just pre-workout. I'm mainly just thinking, what carbs can I eat that will fuel the workout? And rice digests well, so this is basically rice. And so what we're going to have is 45 grams of this. I'd normally have 60, but I'm also going to have some watermelon, which is good because I'm also kind of dehydrated. So the water from the watermelon plus the sugar should fuel the workout, although the workout will be in 35 minutes, but it takes us 15 to get there, so let's just call it an hour I'll have for working out. That's pretty much fine for me. Comes to 35 grams, but that'll do. Skimmed milk, because I don't digest lactose very well, and I don't want to have that many calories. I sometimes have soy milk, but this is what we're having today. So if we tear it first, another pro top tip, and then remove it, it will tell us how much we've removed, 284 grams. Let's just chop this up. Don't mind me walking about with a knife. Tell the camera what you just said.
You better not be chopping on a plate.
I listen.
I hope you're using a chopping board.
Why are you talking so English?
Because it sounds like you're chopping on a plate.
I wasn't.
You are.
What did your video say, Roman?
You can't eat these.
Why not?
This is cotton. I'm eating.
Gain City, bro.
Wait.
You're bulking up for the wee man.
And baby.
Yeah.
Also just wait at this
Baby wait. So we're on our way to the gym. It's push day today. Chest, shoulders, tries. I've kind of been neglecting my chest a little bit because I was originally benching, but then I arched too much and was like messing up my lower back, and so I ended up taking benching out of the equation instead of doing some like focus stuff. But normally I would have a coffee before the gym. I'd normally have one with breakfast. But I don't know what it is. Yesterday and today I've had 7 hours sleep, just under like 6:40, and I'm waking up feeling relatively fresh. I feel like I could go another hour, but my brain's just way too active to go another hour of sleeping. So, solid gym session today. I ended up doing basically like every variation of cables for pressing, flies, and then shoulders, and then triceps, double cable, rear delts, the whole thing. I just constantly done it because A, I didn't have much time, and B, C, when you're cutting like this, it is no good. See your like oomph movements, I call them. That's what I was saying. Like, see if I have like a big meal, proper carb meal or something, gives me that like oomph. But see the movements to like oomph movements, which for me would be like rack pull, bench press, deadlift, stuff like that, leg press even to some extent, but not as much. Well, those movements, I just can't really do them when I'm deep in a cut. It just takes so much out of me. I just feel like I can't do it. Maybe I could if I had pre-workout, and maybe if I had a coffee. Instead of doing oomph movements as well, I did kind of like a middle ground. Like I've been watching Sam Sulek, as everyone has been, and like kind of like his reps, but a bit slower. Because his is like bam, 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 bam. Instead, I was kind of like bam, bam, as opposed to bam, 2, 3, bam, because that's what I'd normally do. But honestly, I just take it session to session, see how I feel. And as long as your mind's kind of in the muscle, and most beginners, they can't really fathom this mind muscle concept, which is something I forgot about forgot that you couldn't really do it until I've not been gymming for so long, and then try to get back into it, and I'm like, why can't I psychologically tense my pec? But then after you do a couple of sessions where it's hard, like you just don't even think about how you're feeling the muscle, you just make sure your form's right. After a couple of sessions, it bounces back, and then you can feel your mind muscle connection much better again. Oh my god. It's shut to German.
Basking.
Chilling it. Post workout meal was a bit blue Peter. As in been pre-made. Voila. So during last week, it was a bad week, and I bought some chicken and rice so that I could have meals easily to stick to the diet. One of the main things I got was a couple of bags of these, or I got Joe to get, and then I've cooked some chicken, as you can see. And so what I do is I have half of this with 125 grams of chicken, which isn't exactly as much as I'd want. I probably want a little bit more rice, but it's easy. Half in, 125 grams of chicken, then you take the half that's left and put 125 in here, and then you've got your other meal prepped and ready. But what I'm going to do first is, I don't normally have vegetables, to be fair, but I had bought this because it's however much that is, 70p. And I have some cauliflower and broccoli. So, top tip again. This rice, I always hated it because it's like it's as if they've just mushed up a ton of rice and then made it into wee grains. But top tip is if you cook it long enough, it then turns into like little bits of rice instead of that weird like chunky stuff. If you've ever had it before, which I'm sure you have, you'll know what I mean. It's minging. But cook it long enough and it's alright. Sauce tip. I always used to have jars of sauce. They were a nightmare. This is a nightmare. Hopefully. Anyway, I used to always have jars of sauce and it was a nightmare. Because you just have the same ones over and over again. And they're not very nice. They're kind of they're either too watery or too high in fat. There's never any nice medium. So, top tip, get stir fry sauces, man. And you only need like a quarter of it. So this whole thing is 130 calories, which means if you had the whole thing, it's as much as a quarter of a jar of sweet and sour. But it's much sweeter because it's stir fry sauce. So anyway, one portion, which is a normal serving, 60 grams, it's only 70 calories. But I only have half of that because I'm only having half a portion of rice. And that's us. Post-workout meal, salted. This felt like it took ages, but it normally takes like the length of time it would take to microwave it. But anyway. So it might be 2:30, which is a bit late for coffee. But I have coffee until like 3. That's my cut off. So I'll have an espresso because that's what I like at the moment. But this thing here, people have knockbox, is a nightmare because you knock it, coffee goes everywhere. Isn't it, Joe?
Just slagging my mum's gift again.
Hey, I'm not slagging anything.
My mum got him that.
Hey, it's knockboxes that them are not in, not your mum. I appreciate the
My
gift.
mum got you that. I'm slagging her present too. You're gonna hear me pee.
I better not. Take your mic off then.
But I'm peeing.
What if this bit goes in the video? How?
Your lunch stinks
How?
of farts.
That's actually just you that you can smell.
No. It stinks in here.
Yeah, of you.
It does not smell
Your
nice.
farts.
I can eat that.
What?
I used
Coffee
to eat
grains?
broccoli all the time. That, ooh.
Oh, it smells so good, doesn't it?
Temp.
Kind of smells like drugs. Especially once it's been freshly ground. You smell this. Knock tops and then pause it. Smell that.
It smells illicit.
My god, I'm going to get a collar and put a mic on Mishman.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
You still got food left, don't you?
hold that to Mishman.
Mish.
Say hi, Mish. Say hi to the camera.
Should I eat that?
Don't eat the mic.
Misha, you've got food left.
Wait, do that again.
She's really interested in it.
Say hi, Mish. Mish, say hi.
Misha.
Say hi. Meow.
Mish, what do you want? What do you want?
Mishman.
Cat's so stubborn. What's that?
See, what I like is technically like a macchiato. I like a little bit of. Get the nick of this. Because I like the wee Dash of milk. Just takes the bitterness away. Salted. I'm starving now. I've started eating. It's only 3:30. How cute is that? Every time I leave clothes that she lies on them. Obviously because it smells like me. It's so cute, me. It's so cute. So it is time for meal 4, which we have just eggs. The idea of this meal is really what we'll try to do is we'll try to hit our protein, but we want the fat from the eggs because it will kind of curb our hunger for the next couple of hours because it's now 5 p.m. We aim to have dinner at like 7, normally have it between like 8 and 9, but I'm always busy after work and I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Not saying I don't enjoy work, but you know what I mean. When you're enjoying what you're doing, cutting is a lot easier because when you're busy, enjoying what you're doing, don't think about food all the time. So anyway, let's get cracking. Dad jokes preparing. Up to about 3 grams I normally use, and then although these aren't grams scales, like you know what I mean, you don't do that level of weightage. So we really what we'll try to do is just get enough butter to cover the bottom of the pan so it doesn't stick. I would get 1 calorie spray, but oil is bad for you if you didn't know. Make sure that's all spread about the pan. And then it is egg o'clock now. So we'll do 3. Pro tip. Oh, don't let your eggs roll off, man. Pro tip is to try and get the yolk ones first. Get the egg whites first, because then if you mess it up, you still get more in the bag. So I know some people like their yolks to be runny and stuff. That freaks me out. So let's get this mixed up, scrambled proper. So I don't really like eggs that much, must admit. Because I used to have eggs every single day for breakfast, and my mum and dad thought I absolutely loved them. Little did they know it was just because I wanted to get my protein in. Same with porridge. Like when I was doing my marathon training there. Well, I mean, it's animal based for a while, and when you're animal based, you have eggs loads with butter and stuff. But like eggs with honey, amazing. Just normal eggs. Not that bro. Not that bro. So anyway, I ruin scrambled eggs. I don't do scrambled eggs like some weird Gordon Ramsay mashed potato looking stuff, and I don't like them raw. I'm gonna cook the life out of them until they're basically dry, so that I don't get salmonella, and so that I don't have some disgusting jelly consistency. And at this point, you add the salt and pepper, because if you add salt too early, it splits the egg. The pepper I add, it looks good, right? But it doesn't actually taste that nice. When you get a big bit of peppercorn, it is grim. Just a little bit of salt, because we'll do extra salt when it's on the plate. Now, another tip. All these stupid tips. Another tip's going to be when we are taking this off the heat now, putting it on a plate. Let's put it on a plate. Don't put it in a bowl. I try and put everything in a bowl because it's the bodybuilder way. But when you put it in a bowl, all the honey goes to the bottom, and then it's like you have just eggs with no flavouring on it, and then you have just honey at the bottom. Rank. Put it all in a plate, drizzle the honey, and then you stab it with a fork. Salted. See that bicep? Oh man, I'm also noticing how much baby brain I'm getting. I know that's weird because I'm the guy, but I swear to God, I'm getting baby brain because I'll weigh stuff and I'll think to myself, 248 grams, look, remember that. And I'm normally really good at remembering numbers and reg plates and random stuff. But then I forget, completely forget. I'll go upstairs and I'll be like, did I have 45 or 60 grams? I'll be like, I have no idea, literally no idea. When eggs have this at the bottom, this is elite level scrambled egg. It's like chopped up omelette. 15 grams of honey. Honestly, I said it and I'll say it again, but look at how out-angled that is compared to real life, how my arms look. Final crack of salt on top. Bam, bam, bam. There we have it. Scrambled egg with honey. Nothing too exciting, just protein. And also, in the morning, if you struggle with like, you're starving, have like 3 eggs, 2 egg whites. It's like 30 grams of protein, a little bit of honey, and you'll still be like under 3, you have like 3 to 400 calories. It actually satiates you, which is something that I learned in my animal-based diet, is that fat satiates you, fibre just fills you up. So it makes your stomach feel full, which stops you eating. But fat actually satiates you, makes you not want to eat more because you have had enough. So, something to think about. Back in the jammies. No, it's not the morning. It's night time now. To be precise, it is 8:55. And I've not had dinner yet. We ended up going to walk, Joanna and I, and then I had done a bit of gardening. Then I showered. I had to, oh my god, I had to trim my leg, man, because yesterday the clippers died and I was trying to shave, see, because I've trimmed the chest and that. Oh man, I forgot all about it, and I was sitting in the gym, shorts rolled up, as they do when you're on bench or chest press machine. And you could see, number 2, halfway down my thigh, and then boom, here. Not a look. Anyway, so it's well late. I forgot there's no chicken ready. There's nothing. The only protein source I could possibly have is tuna. But I don't want tuna. But luckily, we have like 900 calories to play with, which is why I like keeping it till the evening. So, I'm gonna have chicken dippers. Because as you can see, I got the chicken out here to make it. It is absolutely frozen. And it's gonna be a faff to make. Whereas I could just jump in somewhere. Here, I think. This one? No. That one. Oh. Just have the rest of these chicken dippers. So, Joe will have some of these, but I'll have most of them in the air fryer. And Joe will then have chips in that one, but I will have an assortment of grazing snacks. It smells just like peanut butter. It's much waterier than I'd expect it to be. Whatever. I'll leave it a minute and see if it thickens up. So, while still wait for the chicken dippers to get ready, I'll show you the assortment of stuff that I have for my final meal of the day. So, the protein, obviously, we've not been able to have chicken, or chose not to have chicken. Instead, we're having chicken dippers as our main protein source, because waiting for that chicken is just going to take too long and I don't have the energy or effort to do that. 9:15, being this hungry. And so, we have skyr yogurt, 150 grams of that. It's a solid protein source. I'd normally put a biscuit in this, but I don't have the calories to do so, so just yogurt. Because instead, I've opted for this here, which is 2 rice cakes with jam, 1 which I'm going to put the peanut butter on, and 2, what are they called? Crisp breads with cream cheese. So I have these crisp breads, these rice cakes on the crisp bread, reduced fat, soft cheese. And on the rice cake, so I can have more jam, I bought this here, 50% less sugar jam. It's less than half the calories of normal jam. The consistency is a bit more like jelly, but it's not so jelly that it wobbles like jelly, because I actually don't like jelly, like actual jelly, like jelly pots. So this, really rate it. We got this peanut butter, give it a try, powdered one, it was only $3.50. I've wanted to try it for years, but because it was only $3.50, I thought I'll get it this time. and it's got a weird, disgusting minging aftertaste. But it doesn't last that long, and when you're cutting, the taste of the peanut butter before the disgusting aftertaste is so good that it's fine, you accept it. So let's see, is this thickened up? No. Well, it's not thickened up at all, so it's just like soup. But the problem with putting on, obviously, this and the jam way ahead of time is that then the rice cakes and stuff can go soggy, which when they do, it's disgusting. So let's hope they've not. Finally, the main event. It's mad when you start getting this hungry during like a cut. You just like, because I'm never on the top sauce, I'm always dip, but you just get so lazy. You just want the food, man. And obviously, you're probably watching this thinking, look, you could make much better food choices and you'd probably be nowhere near as hungry. I know you're probably right. But I thought to tell you that this here is a real day in the life of someone who's doing like a kind of if it fits your macro style, low calorie, unplanned meal. So this is like normal person what they would do. And also excuse the lack of enthusiasm in my voice as I'm absolutely starving. This is Joe's lovely meal and mine. This is what happened just the two, which is weird. I poured on this runny stuff and it like soaks in and just leaves this residue on top. So it's a bit kind of like baby poo. Which is a call to the future, the soon future. But it just leaves like the paste on top, but it makes the cracker a bit not crispy. I can't even think of the word, my brain's so gone. Anyway, let's enjoy this. As Joe would call it, what would you call this, Joe? Depression food. Because I'd already stuck a bit. Anyway, here, sparkling zero. 3 calories per 100 ml. This can is 10 calories. That's not very Vimto Zero, is it?
It's well good though.
Oh, it's amazing.
Isn't it? It's one of my favourite fizzy drinks.
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyway.
Hell's Kitchen. Just to tempt you.
Oh, obligatory, man. It's either Line of Duty or Hell's Kitchen. But Hell's Kitchen, we've watched like 7 seasons of it over the course of a year. Several show. Anyway, thanks for watching the What I Eat in a Day. 2100 calories. I was starving there, man. You need to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, so I just realised that.
Flickering light.
Oh god. Fixed it. Lower frame rate. I just realised that I'm going to be a dad in like 6 weeks, potentially.
I said to Luke...
I thought it was going to be like 12.
I said to Luke that I'm 31 weeks pregnant on Thursday, which is in 2 days' time. And you were like, what? I thought you were like 27 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, we were walking today and I'm like, what are you now, like 28 or something? She's like 31 on Thursday.
I was having Braxton Hicks as well today, and it didn't click with him. That like my body's getting ready to push out Wayne, and you're like,
yeah.
La la la, maybe one day we'll have a baby, la la la.
Yeah, I just hadn't realised that like potentially I'd get like, and this is a good way to think about it, one more pay, then before the next one the baby will be here.
Yeah.
Potentially. That's mental. He's less than 2 paychecks away.
That's a freaky thought.
That's mad. Anyway.
Right.
Tell him like that straight.
If you like this video, give it a like,
No,
comment.
like it whether you liked it or not.
Whether you like this video or not, give it a like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.
See you for week 6.
Maybe with a baby.
No, hopefully not. Week 6.
Oh.
Next week.
Oh no, not week 6.
No.
At some point in the near future.
Yes.
Bye.